Hello Scorpio, how are you guys? Welcome back to another episode of Solari Tarot. It's Greg here. I'm here for your weekly this week, guys. How is everything going for you? Folks, this is going to be a general reading. It could fall into the arenas of love, career, general, spirituality. The weeklies are just for whatever energy is of significance for resonating Scorpios. This will be for Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Obviously not going to resonate with everybody, guys, but if you want a personal reading, all that information is in the description box below. Folks, I hope that you're having a wonderful week. I'm going to go ahead and get right started into the Scorpio energy. And as I've been meditating on our cards here this morning, I'm feeling like we need to go straight into the tarot. We did have a jumper that just jumped out here, so we're going to go ahead and talk about that. But before we get into the reading, I just want to remind everyone to like, share, comment, and subscribe. Please hit the bell in the corner for notifications. It's really helpful to us tarot card readers. Right? So, folks, as I was shuffling Scorpio's cards here for the week, and really getting into the energy, we had a jumper card. A card that kind of came out. And we're going to leave it out as we go about our reading today, and that card is the Sun card. Wow, I mean, what a really cool jumper to see for Scorpio. Positive times ahead. This is a really strong movement forward energy. It's really radiant as well. There's happy, sunny, positive, communal times ahead, Scorpio, and I think that that's really an exciting card to come out here as a jumper. So we'll see how it relates to the rest of the reading as we move forward. It's a message for Scorpio. Spirit guides, what are our messages this week for the zodiac sign of Scorpio? What messages are coming through from Spirit for Scorps? Well, what's our message for Scorpio? What do we have for Scorpio this week? This week's energy for Scorpio. Okay. So for Scorpio, guys, we have the King of Swords coming out first out of the gate, followed here by the Two of Wands in the reverse. Some of us could be in toss-ups this week, Scorpio, as to whether certain partnerships, whether those are business or personal, are whether the communication is efficient or whether there's any at all. For some of you guys, there are communications that are coming in reference to some things you've been waiting on. However, there is kind of a message here that you guys need to be working smarter, not harder. Okay. Okay. Well, we have the tower jumping here, Scorp. We have the tower jumping, but we're going to put it back in, and then if it comes back out, we'll talk about it. What's our message for Scorpio this week? What's going on for my Scorpio energy? Okay, holy shit. So we have the Wheel of the Year. This is the Wheel of Fortune, you guys. We're using Witch's Tarot from Ellen Dugan today, but her Wheel of the Year is the Wheel of Fortune. We have the Three of Pentacles here as well, followed by the Shadow Side. This is the equivalent of the Devil card. What are our other messages for Scorpio? Seven of Cups coming out here. This is very, I'm not surprised to see Seven of Cups here. The Moon card. The Queen of Swords. You know, guys, I gotta say, in reference to where we've been moving, or as we've been moving toward the energy, I see that there has been a lot of expansion that's taken place over the last many weeks within you. For some of you guys in a business context, you've been metaphorically choosing the right chalices that are being presented to you right now, Scorpio. You guys are choosing to network, to keep your options open, to start building foundations in some sort of way. However, make sure to see reality for what reality is here. And I really want to say that to you guys because with the Sun and the Wheel of the Year, there are happier times ahead, it looks like. But Scorpio is going to have to choose with that Queen of Swords energy to move toward that energy. And here with the Moon and the Seven of Cups, there could certainly be illusory energy that's presented to you this week, Scorpio. Things are not as they seem. There could be a little trickery. There could be a little under the radar kind of communications, passive aggressive communications here that put partnerships in question for you. For some of you, you could discover that there's a Leo involved here. Now, I also want to talk about the really archetypally interesting energy that's coming out here in reference to the devil being here, the Empress, in reference to the devil being here and the sun. That's kind of almost cosmically ironic to me. Yeah, we have the Page of Cups, the Eight of Swords. I think that there's a cosmic irony here, a cosmic comedy to the idea for you, Scorpio, of the great light, the impenetrable light coming through for you this week, and the obvious darkness that is still sitting in your energy. And I can tell it's sitting there, Scorp, because you have an Eight of Swords. You guys have been worried about things. You have been trying to make objective decisions moving forward. We obviously do have some airs, a heavy air sign energy. So this message could be for Scorpios that are dealing with air signs. Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. Right? But it's like, this really is the idea of freedom. And the Two of Wands in reverse is kind of the idea of not having that freedom. The wheel being the indicator that we're moving into an energy that is a little bit more positive and light. But let me remind you, Scorpio, if you choose to take your pain with you, to take your baggage with you, it will be a heavier travel. It will be a heavier journey. There may be an illusion for you here, Scorpio, that you cannot let go of some sort of idea it is that you've had. Yeah, oh my god. And then there comes the Hangman literally jumping its face out at me here. I don't know if there's somebody here dreaming of having children with someone, wondering why it's not moving forward. However, let me be clear. Scorpios have been in constant movement forward for quite some time now. But along the path, Scorp, there have been things that have tried to shake you kind of from that essence of who you are. And there is illusion here. Things are not exactly as they seem in reference to something that's going on in your life right now. So it may be that you need to get more information before you start moving forward and taking action. Right? So... And I want to reinforce that energy, that there's a feminine energy here that's in a quite fanatical head in the clouds energy with the Page of Cups here. And what I'm not saying, guys, is that what you want isn't coming. What I'm saying is that there's illusion along the pathway, and it's important that you read it correctly and understand what it's really there for this week. Because we have ideas that we want to bring into light. We're attracting some things, some beautiful kind of emotional experiences into our life right now, Scorpio, and it looks as if they could really go well for you. And this week could go well for you, but are you dragging the devil into the week with you? Is the illusion that you can't let go of your past because you have some obligation to hold on to it? Is somebody playing hero here? Tell me about the King of Swords. Yeah, oh my god, the Wheel of Fortune. The cycle is moving, you guys. With or without you here. The wheel is shifting always. The wheel is constantly in motion. And I think that our resistance sometimes to the fact that the wheel is in motion causes us a little bit of harm. Causes us a little bit of emotional turmoil. This King of Swords is really, really fortuitous in that way today as we talk about what kind of energy he brings to a clarifier like the Wheel of Fortune. Because his wheel may be turning, but for this king here, he is constantly in alignment with the wheel as it turns. And I'm wondering if you are feeling that way, Scorpio, right now. I don't know if you are. Tell me about the Two of Wands in reverse for Scorpio. Tell me about the Two of Wands in reverse for Scorpio. Two of Wands in reverse, Scorpio. The Tower. So it is coming out. I mean, I don't know what... There's a partnership that's hit some sort of... climax here. Give me another card here for the Tower and the Two of Wands. Can I have an additional clarifier here? The Two of Swords. The twos are really representing some sort of partnership here in our life, folks. I think that there's a lot that's not being said. I think that the Tower moment could be, I mean, it's sitting in our direct energy right now. So I know you're loving that. But this week, really, I think in reference to any kind of Tower moments that have occurred, the wheel is now finally moving forward. Someone stayed and set in energy that they didn't have to, and I think that that was where the devil came into play here. I think there was a lot of illusion. I think that there was a lot of unspoken words in reference to you and the partnership here. Once again, could be business or personal, but what I'm saying is that there are partnerships in Tower moments for you. And I don't know if, you know, you guys are having incoming Tower moments within the week, or if these are just Tower moments, Knight of Swords. So once again, there is an air sign energy here. Tell me about the Wheel of the Year. What is the wheel shifting Scorpio toward? Could be shifting you toward a Sagittarius. It could be shifting you toward balance, more appropriately and more likely. Two of Wands sits on the bottom here as we are still moving forward, but this time he's upright. There's a balancing coming in. This is really cool because I don't know if you guys were dealing with air signs and now that cycle is closing itself off, or like after the Tower moment, you guys are finally like freeing yourself from it. But from whatever catastrophe that's occurred in your life, Scorpio, you are bringing it in. Yeah, we have the Nine of Cups in reverse. I mean, it looks to me like there's been a very emotionally trying situation here. Somebody didn't get what they thought they were going to get. God, welcome to the universe. Gotta love it, right? Tell me about the Seven of Cups. What's the illusion? What's the Seven of Cups? What's the choice? What's the illusion for Scorpio? The Five of Swords. Somebody is... I'm wondering if they're questioning whether they should have walked away, or they're questioning whether they should have stayed if they did walk away. It's like for somebody, the Tower came in, blew something up. What somebody thought they were going to receive, they didn't receive. Give me another card for the Seven of Cups and the Five of Swords. Somebody made the choice to walk away, but they walked away in body, but they never walked away in mind. Somebody walked away in body, but they did not walk away in mind. Tell me about the Moon card. They're still trapped up in it. Somebody's still trapped up in something in their head here. Yeah. Yeah. The Moon card, or excuse me, clarifying the Moon card, we have the Star card and the Six of Cups. Somebody's holding on to something from their past that they need to release so that they can heal and move forward, but somebody's not doing that. And I don't know, there's like a resolvement that needs to happen here. I don't know what Tower card came in, but you know what? Now that I see the Wheel of the Year or the Wheel of Fortune coming out twice here, it's almost giving me the vibe of, but that happened. Whatever happened, happened. It did happen. And it's like with the Moon card, somebody could feel confused or anxious or afraid of it, or it's like they don't want to let go, or they don't want to admit to themselves that something blew up in their face, and for right now, the path is to heal. And it's like... somebody could have been dealing with a Pisces energy here. Tell me about the Three of Pentacles. Tell me about the Three of Pentacles. The King of Cups. Give me another card for the Queen. Or excuse me, for the Three of Pentacles. You know, the water sign here, the Scorpio, it looks like Scorpios are really expanding their options now. They're moving forward. They're picking new pathways to walk down. They're choosing new avenues. Yep, there's the freaking Two of Wands. They're building partnerships that do work. But with that 3 being active, that still means that in some way, I think it could be Scorpio that's not letting go of something. Scorpio's holding on to some loss. Or they're holding on because they... And now, once again, guys, it might be the other person. I don't know. It could be, if it resonates the other way, you know, that's what it do. Tell me about the Eight of Swords here for Scorpio this week. Oh, something is open. The Two of Pentacles. You know what? It's funny because the twos are really symbolic here. I think that partnership is in our mind in some way. Tell me about the Eight of Swords again. It's like somebody's in a toss-up about what's real and what's not. Somebody's trapped in their mind about what's real and what's fantasy. And they can't figure it out. And it's like they can't find balance and they can't figure out what is really true and what's really not. And it bothers them so badly that they're just trapped up in their head. And this could be you, Scorp, this could be someone else. Tell me about the Sun card. Sun card for Scorpio. Why did that come out here for Scorpio today in the reading? Sun card. The Page of Wands. Yeah, so there definitely could be some fire sign energy on the board here. But it's like new is coming, new is shifting, the cycle is bringing in new, and it's like somebody's still holding on to the past. The Fool card, wow. And the Judgment card, wake up! Get away from the devil. Get away from the darkness. Wake up. Start a new journey. Start a new path. Define a new story. Tell a new adventure story. Tell me about the Page of Cups. What if you... Oh my god, it almost sent the King of Pentacles. Yeah, really this is literally turn your dreams into reality. The King of Wands. There's certainly could be a fire sign hanging around. Maybe a Sagittarius with the Temperance card up there. Tell me about the Empress, lastly. The Six of Wands. You guys are going to be seen in a high light. You're going to be seen. You guys have been in that energy, right? Like people are looking at y'all right now. Looking at Scorps. And that's all good and well. But the main message here is that whatever is holding you back from your past, you need to let it go now. Because this Wheel of Fortune has come out so strongly this week. Saying, Scorpio, move on. Whatever it is. Like whatever's trapping you in your mind, quit resisting. Flow with ease. Let go of the loss. Let go of the loss and tell a new story. Really, that's your message. I'm going to put that in. Man, it's a really powerful message, guys. It's a little challenging this week, you know, because we really do have some strong players here, some strong major arcana here in your weekly. We do have some tower energy and some sun energy, the devil. So we have still a lot going on in the mind and the world around Scorpio. So you guys just have to kind of hang in there. Things could get a little bit dense in the energy, but fear not. You're moving toward greener pastures, my fellow Scorpios. Don't be so freaked out, all right? Guys, please make sure to like, share, comment, and subscribe. Support the channel. It's really, really helpful, more than you know. And I will see ya around. Peace.